A major disruption is coming your way, Aquarius. It's time to make decisions. Hello, my beautiful warriors and my Aquarians. Welcome to this timeless tarot reading. I pulled the cards already. If you're coming from Instagram and Facebook, you already have an idea what the overall energy. If not, let us get into this right now. Aquarius, if you're coming here for sun, moon, rising, if it's anywhere else in your birth chart, welcome. We have the Justice card in reverse. So the Justice card, as you can see, is the Balance card. It's this fairness card, right? It's the Justice is ruled by Libra, which is an air sign, which is the mental body. So sword energy. It's showing all the energies here, which is kind of interesting. It's showing all the pentacle, the cups, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual and the physical. So, but the fact that it's in reverse tells me that there's an imbalance, right? That there's something like this could be as literal as separation, breakup, divorce, or a job loss, a home. You're not sure where you're living. That there's you're in the in between. Right? There's this feeling of discomfort here with the Justice in reverse. The Justice card, even though it doesn't show justice in this card, but in the original Rider-Waite, it shows the Justice, like it's like a judge card, right? Is it Justice? No, she's holding the scales of justice. Oh my God, sorry here. So that's why I'm giving you the physical world explanation. But this could be just you in like this state of neither here nor there kind of energy. You're like, I feel like I need to do this, but there's something telling me that I need to like stay put. There's this energy of the scales again, right? You're feeling wishy-washy even sometimes. You're feeling uncertain about your next steps, about the future. You're feeling there's so much with imbalance, right? Like maybe you're imbalanced health-wise. There's a lot of there's so much energy out there. It's insane in the membrane. So, like whether we like it or not, we do get affected by it. So, this showing up to me is just telling as there somewhere in your life. You are an area of your life. It doesn't have to be like, you could be here and you're like, my life is perfect, Sabrina. I don't know what you're talking about. That means kudos to you, right? If right now you're perfect, because we are not perfect human beings. So there will be moments where you will like encounter this, where you will feel like, right? This could be a shift in your mood, the mood swings. It could be shift in your dietary habits, shift in I can't eat anymore. I'm not hungry anymore, Sabrina. I don't know, that could be that. There's so much imbalance, right? There's your the way you communicate, mental energy, the way you're communicating is not normal. It's not the way you used to communicate. You're just noticing a lot of things, or maybe more people are like attacking you, or more people are like, and you're like, oh my God, what's wrong with my energy? And it's like, it's not always you, right? So there's always a mirror here. So this is showing up. This is the overall energy, which I kind of love, because I love to see reversals. I love to see Tower cards. I love to see the devils. I love these cards when they show up, because it's real life. It's things that are occurring. We move through these energies every day and every minute and every hour. And we're not here anymore to brush them away. We're here to face them. And this is like, okay, Aquarius, where in your life are you compromising yourself? Are you compromising yourself in a relationship, at your job, in your hobbies, even in your exercise routines, in your food and your thing, because of fear of, right? I can't eat this because I was told that, like da 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 da, right? We live with these systems, these programs in our minds all the time, and it doesn't function like that anymore. And Aquarius does not even follow that. So, and if you do, then it's like very challenging. You are challenged by yourself if you are actually following these rules. So this is showing up for a reason. The next card is the telling reason, is the disruption. This is the Tower card. The Tower card, this is an 11 card, right? 11 is like it's like a divine number, but I always think of it as the portals. But in the Justice card, I always think of the portal, like pillars, like the pillar is a little bit off here, shaking around. And the Tower is, I always picture the Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? And people falling out of it, and fire, and you see all the kinds of imagery when you see this. But the Tower is collapse, it's destruction, it's disruption, it's chaos, right? It's breakdown moments. The Tower is ruled by Scorpio and Mars, like fire and water, but intense energies here. This is a feeling of here you're feeling this, you have this state of mind that is, you're already questioning yourself, you're already over criticizing yourself, you're already judging yourself, right? Justice, you're always judging you're judging other people, you're blaming other people, you're shaming yourself. This is what we do as humans. We don't know how to deal, so we don't know how to control situations, because we're not here to control anything. We're just here to trust everything, which is the end goal, right? And the lesson. But in the meantime, this is your human, your avatar, right? Trying to rationalize things in your mind. Like, why is it so hard for me to commit? Why is it so hard for me to find someone? I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra. I'm Aquarius, sorry. I'm Aquarius. Libra is this. I'm Aquarius. Like you're in full question mode here. You're in full, but I'm almost feeling with these two cards here is that you're hypercritical of yourself. Yes, you're like full judgment mode of you're almost like feeling like a failure, let's say. You're almost feeling like if someone is in a process of releasing another person, like whether it's a family member, or a friend, or a lover, or a partner, or whatever it is, like a business partner, whatever this is, it's almost like you're taking it upon yourself to, which is rare, because Aquarians are really good at like categorizing and not attaching. But I mean, not every, like, if you've been following me up to now, you know that Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, everything is different, right? So all the expressions are different. So let's see. For me, the Tower moment is this finally breaking down, because it's almost like the universe, your higher self, yourself, your higher consciousness is like, yo, you need to let it go. Stop blaming yourself. There's no blame or shame involved here, because even if it was a failure, even if it was a mistake, even if you stayed too long, even if you opened this business and you didn't have money and you still did it, move on. Wow, okay, I see what I did. I said, oh, it didn't work. It's okay. Next. And this is coming in saying that some of you are just holding on too tightly, and you're almost comfortable in the imbalance at this point in time. Maybe some of you are like, it's okay, I'll just deal with it, but that's not the way it works, right? Because brushing it aside is like burying it in the system that is about to explode right now. This is what I see here. Like it's almost like here, the program is shutting down. And it's purposefully shutting down for you. So whatever area in your life you've been like fighting against, like like there, Aquarius is a fixed sign. I'm a Taurus and a Leo, and I'm fixed. So I understand you guys. So Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. We're all fixed signs. Like it's as much as you are a rebel and you're a revolutionary in this zodiac wheel, you're also very stubborn. And it's a little bit harder for you to make moves because you've put systems in place within your relation. Like you've created these quiet structures, within your relationship, within your work life, within all of the home life, this life, that life, this, and so everything it's all like mapped out in your mind, and then you get to this place where you're like, oh, it's not working, but you're like fixed. So I like, it's hard. It's like it's a control issue here as well. We fixed signs tend to have a lot of self-control. like we want control over things, and we don't allow others to come in to like rearrange these quiet systems. I say quiet because Aquarius, air is expressive and air is out there and air is like this, but because a fixed sign is someone who is has a system, like so like your Gemini would be more of the mutable sign would be more like la la la, and Libra also would be more aggressive and assertive. You're more detail oriented, more I know I can revolutionize the world. I know I could be a leader, but I just don't need to broadcast it to the world. That's the kind of energy. So this is becoming like a let's talk. Okay, so this is very beautiful to me, and I know it's not very beautiful to you. I don't know why they're not together. Okay, because it feels like there is a massive breakdown occurring for you. You're like in this process of, and some of you have been feeling it for a long time, and you've been almost waiting for the universe to come in and like shut everything down, and some of you are in fear mode, like totally understandable, because this is when I see this is something, a long-term relationship, a long-term business association, a long-term like a home, like something. The tower is usually the big collapse mode, the chapter ending, the person telling you, oh no, I'm done with you kind of energy. It's that like, or it's you saying I'm done, over and out, and it's a reminder energy. It's the tower. When the tower comes in, it's like it's not even the reminder. It's like it's being done. And then the next card that shows up is the Seven of Cups, which is Scorpio, another fixed sign. Oh my God, even this is Scorpio, right? So wow. Okay. Oh, interesting. Just to talk like zodiac. This is cardinal sign, Libra. This is, I said, is Aries and Scorpio. So it's cardinal, Aries, Libra, and Scorpio, which are fixed signs, which is what you are. Cardinal is that initiator. It's that like, let's just start everything. And the fixed sign is like, okay, you and me, we're like, okay, let's take it and create systems out of it, right? Create functionality out of things. And we make money, we make designs, we do things. So that's very interesting. So you're at this place right now to choose wisely. Look at the card. The Seven of Cups is this, now you got all these options coming at you. Now, okay, maybe some of you are already in the middle of a tower moment. Things are falling apart like crazy. So you're like having to make a decision. Okay, okay, this business is being dissolved at this moment in time. My partner is lying to me, whatever. This it's just not working out, and or my house just burnt down, or like, you know, I'm not saying that, I'm not wishing that upon you, but or it's just like I just can't pay the rent anymore, or whatever, like I can't meet the mortgage payment anymore. And for us, the human, it's like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. I can't even afford that. And it's not that the universe is like, it's just not. We're trying to redirect you, right? And the choose wisely is like now you're having to make all these decisions. Now you're like, okay, what do I do now? Like, okay, my business is dissolved, so now what do I do? Do I open another one? And then you're gonna have to listen to that, like that buzzing in your head, because if it says if you feel like no, or come see me and we'll tell you right. I'll tell you right away. We'll tell you right away. I'll tell you right away. Choose. The Seven of Cups has that feeling of like la 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 land a little bit, because it's like imaginary world, kind of like, you know, like you start dreaming up the possibilities of how the next relationship will look like and how the next thing will look like. So I almost feel like this card is asking to choose wisely, which is really nice, the wording, because usually it doesn't say that for the Seven of Cups. It's like to choose according to you. Don't look back. Forget about repeating where this was. Do not even think of repeating a business structure that failed or a relationship that failed. These are patterns that we continuously feed upon all the time. We're like, and then as soon as you catch the pattern, a lot of us, fixed signs, stay. So we think, oh, we can fix this. And this, it's like, I almost feel, you know, there's something here for you. There's something that is like the Seven of Cups is like the universe or whatever. Your future self is like, as soon as this is happening to you, I'm going to start bringing you in, like I'm going to start launching to you some paths. So be alert here, Aquarius. And they're not going to look like the paths that you've always done. They're going to look different, or they're going to look the same but different. They're never going to look the same. As a freaking high intelligent Aquarian that you are, because you are here, I'm not going to but I am, because you're here to you're sharp-minded. You're oddly intellectual. You know, you're like, you don't work in the same process as a lot of us. You like, humans don't make sense to you, and although, which is weird because Aquarians it's all about humanitarianism, right? So I always find this funny, but you look at things with different eyes, you know, different perspectives. So in this case, I'm telling you, perhaps utilize that mind of yours when everything falls apart and something comes in that doesn't look like you've ever, like, you know, like there's so many moments like this. Let's say you're in a relationship, you're in full fallout of this relationship, it's just not working, and you keep trying, and it's just not working. And so all of a sudden you meet somebody rando, spontaneous. You're like, yo, what is this? Right? Like, and then your human survival mind is going to go, no, you cannot. You just broke up with your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife. You just broke up with all these people. You can't do this, right? But the universe is like, yo, listen to this. You know, I'm just giving you an example for a relationship, but it could be for anything. There's so many, and it's not like, Big Brother's watching us, or Apple's listening to us, and Google, they're 100% they're listening to us, but it's not about that. Trust your intuition here. Trust that your higher self has a higher purpose and a higher energy level than all of that, right? So the next card is the Four of Swords, which is a Libra energy. Love it. I love that we're sticking to the same sign. Oh, no. Four Swords is you energy. It's Aquarius. Okay, rest and rejuvenate. No, it's not you energy. I was like, I'm correcting myself. 2, 3, 4 is Libra. 5, 6, 7 is you. Sorry. You're not. It's not you. Okay. Love it. Four of Swords. See, he's meditating in the forest. He's connected to the earth. It's not about just being connected to the earth. It's this energy of you've passed through this. Right? So sometimes these big breakdowns come in like a whoosh, like a Nike whoosh. You know, they like whoo. They come in. They're like you break down in 2 weeks, and you're like gone, and everything is like, okay, what now? Right? That's like, that would make sense for Aquarius, since you're an air sign. Like whoosh, like a squall comes in, and then after it's clear. This is kind of an energy like that. But I feel like, because I feel like this tower has been it's funny because Leo had the tower in the same position, and Leo is the opposite of your zodiac on the sign. So it's so interesting. Like, you're both going through some massive breakdown moment, only to be like delivered, like only to be like privy to different options, you know, and I feel like these different options are going to be creative, you know, or emotional, or more because it's such like an imagination card. It's going to be something that I don't think it's going to be unexpected. And I want you to, I hope that you're watching this, and I want you to get ready for that. And because as soon as you make the choice, you're going to find peace within yourself and peace of mind. And even though all this is happening to you, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I live it. I live that 1,000 times over in this lifetime. Like, I've lived tragic endings, crazy things, and here I am doing this, and I'm alive and well and breathing, right? So when we're in the thick of things, we always think, oh my God, it's the end, but it is the end of that chapter. And we just don't listen to it because we just want to hang on to it. Because that's our human mind, that's the ego mind that wants to hang on for survival. But our job here is to release that mind. Love it, love it to death, of course, the ego, yeah, because it'll stay with you until death. So love it. But like, acknowledge its job. Right? Like I acknowledge, I say, okay, I know that you want me to survive, but I don't need to survive in this anymore. You know, I'm more energized. I have a higher frequency than this. I just don't need this right now. But thank you so much. When I'm like in an accident on the bridge, I would like to have you there. Yes. So you can direct me there. You know, like, but otherwise it's like, this is like that. I don't know why I said that. Cancel, clear, delete, accidents, bullshit. Okay. Ooh. Didn't expect this one. Okay, look at this. Mistake. So, mistake with the butterfly in the back, which is freedom. Right? It's kind of like a juxtaposition here. Doesn't make sense, right? It's a mistake, but it's freedom. A missed / take. You just made a mistake. You missed that thing. It's no big deal. So again, I feel like some of you have like mistake, a failure, a loss, something that like a repeated pattern, whatever it is that we just talked about. This is definitely occurring in your life, and don't attach to it. I mean, it's easier said than done. I totally get it. I do. But speaking from experience, the more you stand in the awareness of it, the easier it does become. Because you're like, okay, you can get triggered. You can, it's like falling down on your feet. Everything is crumbling down. But if you're standing in the awareness and say, okay, I see it. It sucks. The big banana, it sucks. And I can't deal. But it had that little part of your brain is like, okay. Sabrina said that something beautiful is coming. Like, this is the biggest blessing for you. This is the gift. You don't see it as a gift because we picture gifts in like shiny boxes with like diamonds and shiny and cars and houses, but it's not that. These are the gifts. This is the gift for the human. The flood is the gift. You know, the accident is the gift. Everything is a gift because you weren't supposed to be there. Or you're not supposed to be driving further. You're not. All of it is a gift. So the cards that come out is right action. What is that? What is that word? Aparigraha. I guess that's like Sanskrit or something. Literally means let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. All right. I mean, you could interpret it the way. But it's basically that. It's like release your attachment. Let it go. Let it go. Like it's like asking you to crumble. It's asking you for the walls to crumble down. Stop holding on to things that are just not working. That things are just not worthy. Things that are just holding you back from your true purpose. And then you have individuality, which is very interesting because that's very Aquarius. Every person has their own personalized study plan in the Earth School. 1000%. This is so true. I love this card. It's not like everybody, like if you're spiritual here and you're watching this, you're like, well, we're one. We're one, Sabrina. I'm like, yes, we are one, but we are the mosaic of one. Each person brings something different. My purpose is not the same as your purpose. My level of expertise, I guess, in the ethers is not the same as your level of expertise. Like, why would we be all the same? What was the purpose of the human experiment? Be all the same? Like, we're all thinking the same, we're all doing the same? No, right? We all came in, different star systems, whatever it is, however you believe this, and we're here to, like, create this experiment. And we did a hell of a job. And we're like rectifying a lot of that experience that we're doing. But that's for another day. This is for you to basically allow for this to crumble. Allow this mistake that this wrong person, you know, that you chose, this wrong partnership, this whatever, this mistake that you made, that you've been carrying forever, to let it go. Let it go from your mind, let it go from your heart, let it go from your physical, because the physical retains it the last, even more than the spiritual, because it's hard to let go of the mind, the heart. This is so hard. It's hard. It's hard. But if you're holding it here or here, you are definitely holding it in the body. And it's not even it's worse for the body because you're like digging a hole, like a black hole within the body. Like you keep compounding it with more and more, just in that little one section, right? I think of it like that, because then I think, okay, that's why I got to stand in the awareness of it, clear it, because there's a lot of clearing to do. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that I'm going to do one Reiki session, or I'm going to go and heal my whatever, and it's done. And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, think about it logically, people. like you're here, even if you think you're here for one lifetime, how much crap have you gone through up to now in your life? Right? Where has all that crap, that energy, that bad mood, that negative, that whatever, are you Buddha? Are you like in Nirvana? Are you a monk? No, you're not. You live in the freaking cities or in the suburbs or wherever, in the little villages. Doesn't matter, because everything is the same. We're all attaching to like external things, and we're not like really trusting ourselves. We're not trusting that when this happens, we're like, ha. Anyways, so Aquarius, this is your reading. I hope that this helps you like find the courage to face this that's coming up here. There's something that you are holding on to, so I hope you find the courage to let it go, or face it, love it, you know, like whatever you need to do here trust it. It's the right action is to go, 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 or come, come, come. I can't help it. I'm Gen X. That's the dirty mind goes there right away. All right. I love you. And check out the other signs that I have in the playlist. I have a Divine Chaos playlist, so you can find all the signs and even the words, because now I'm going to do words as well. And thank you for waiting, and thank you for being patient these past 6 months that I've been gone. I appreciate you, and I love you, and stay strong. Bye.